guys, so I can't believe it that 6 months have gone by so quickly. This is my last video for now. This is my big adios, I suppose. I'm going to try and get through it without crying my eyes out about leaving Mexico. I don't think I've ever been to a country that's affected me as deeply as Mexico. I don't even know where to start, but I think first of all, first and most important are the people, because geographically Mexico is beautiful, the weather's beautiful, but it wouldn't be Mexico without the people, and I think that's what I'm going to most miss, definitely. And I look back at my first trip, if you've seen the first video, of me arriving at the airport, and Alicia, my new friend, was there to greet me, and she gave me the typical big bear hug that Mexicans are famous for. You might have heard that they're famous for their hospitality, and I can promise you that since I got here, I mean, I've suffered the odd homesickness that anybody would get in 6 months, but I've never felt alone, I've never felt lonely, I've never felt scared. I've always felt like there's people that I can speak to, because you're walking down the street and as soon as people see that you don't look Mexican, they'll find a way. They'll find a way of sparking up a conversation. They want to know where you're from, what your country's like. They always want to know what the food is like in your country. And they're so friendly. Everyone's really friendly. Everybody invites you to their home, and it's almost as if you're part of the family. They bring all their cousins round to meet the foreign person. They give you so much food that you genuinely be prepared for that. Do not refuse the food. It's like a great insult to them. But I can't describe the feast that is prepared for visitors. And that has made me feel so, so welcome. I'm so grateful for that hospitality. And then I suppose all the weird little idiosyncrasies of the Mexican people. Some of the stuff is just downright bizarre. Every day I've seen things and I have no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it. I love the crazy sounds. You arrive and the sounds and the smells. I keep describing Mexico as art because it's almost like a violation of the senses. You arrive and the first thing that hits you are the colours, not just of nature, because they have the most tropical, beautiful flowers and trees, but all the houses are painted different colours. They're bright blue, they're bright pink. Everything is art. The food, the preparation, the love that goes into food. You can almost taste the passion that they cook with. The display, the arrangement. Food is art in Mexico. They put everything they have into it. And I can't even lie and say I've tasted everything I wanted to taste. I think it would be impossible in 6 months to taste all the food. They have thousands and thousands and thousands of regional dishes. They have ingredients. You go to the market and there's fruits you've never seen before. There's things you've never tasted. And I love that, because the guys that work in the market, they're always really quick to tell me, how do I peel it? How do I cook it? What should I eat it with? And it's been such a huge learning experience. I don't think I've learned so much. It's like 6 months is like 4 months of 4 years of university here. I've learned so much about the language, about the culture, about cooking, definitely. And yeah, art, I mean, God, if I talk about all the attractions here, the amount of museums, there's more museums in this city than anywhere else in the world, the amount of galleries, the amount of little kind of pop-up markets, like you walk through the park and suddenly there'll be a tent set up and something's going on there, or there'll be a market you've never seen before. It makes you feel, I keep saying that it makes you feel alive. Every day in Mexico, I don't think I've ever suffered boredom, or I've ever kind of wondered, well, what will I do today? Or, I mean, it's just, there's so much to do. It kind of makes you appreciate life, I think, being in Mexico, because you see how other people live. They have this capacity to smile even when things aren't going so well in Mexico as well. And it's infectious. You hear their big kind of laugh, and you see them in the restaurants and the families together and laughing and partying. Any excuse for a party, absolutely any excuse whatsoever. They even kind of, like the Irish, they'll have a drink at funerals. They will go out on a Thursday night and they don't stop till Sunday. You'll be expected to go along with all of these, of course. If it's your birthday, be prepared they're going to stick your face in a birthday cake and you'll have cake in your eyes and up your nose. They just love getting together and celebrating life and celebrating everything. And I think that's what I'm really, really going to miss about it, because I'm going to go home and I've missed you guys so much, and I've missed Christmas with you, which has been really hard. But I know I'm going to get back, and everything will be the same, and Mexico will still be thriving, and there'll still be all these events happening, and I'll kind of want to know what's happening back in Mexico and what am I missing. So the plan is, I'm going to see if I can come back. I will keep you all posted. The information on the blog is going to stay there. Don't worry, you will always have those as resources for your trip to Mexico. But for the the next few weeks I'm going to take a bit of a break to be with my family, and I will come back and tell you what are the plans. So hopefully I will be back in Mexico. Hopefully I'll be able to show you even more. But if not, then it's goodbye. Oh, I'm going to have to say goodbye to Alicia, who you may remember.
Goodbye, guys.
No.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Adopt me.
Come back, please. So much.
I will. So yeah, I've said I'm not going to cry. I almost cried. We were talking earlier and I said about not smelling the smell of tortillas cooking in the street. I don't know what life's going to be like without that. But yeah, thank you, Mexico. Thank you to the people who are here, who've had, it's the trip of a lifetime. I've had the trip of a lifetime. And thank you guys for all your likes and all your comments on the blog. And hopefully it will be useful for you. I've certainly enjoyed it. And hopefully I will be back very soon with some more amazing videos on Mexico. But for now, in Irish, it's Slán go fóill, goodbye for now. And in Spanish, it's hasta luego. Ciao, adios.